Good morning. It's 5:33. Just heading out to the dump. We got a bunch of stops to make this morning. Got some ground to cover. We're heading out for a busy Tuesday. I'll take you along and film some of it. Show you where we're working in the West Valley, as well as out towards Scottsdale and Cave Creek today. I'm sure there'll be some surprises along the way too. Sun's coming out. Just under 1,000 pounds, minimum dump fee. So on this side, this is where all the hand unloading trucks and trailers get to go. Typically it's a lot of landscapers, but the dumpers get to go around to the other side, which is actually enclosed, so it gets a lot more dusty. It's the North Gateway Transfer Station. Right in front of us where that semi just pulled in is the recycling room. All the trash goes through a conveyor belt with some sort of machine that filters it out, and whatever's not recyclable ends up in this room in a big pile over there on the left. This is where all the dumpers go. Looks like they got the misters coming down from the ceiling this morning. At least it's not muddy yet. When they bring the water trucks in, it gets pretty nasty. Got it all out. As I unload and head out of there, I always adjust my brake controller. I usually have it set on a gain 1.5, and then depending on the load weight, anywhere from 6 to 9 in terms of like intensity. But those might not be the right terms, but that's just what the numbers I adjust. It seem to work for what I'm doing. But if you use a brake controller, you're pulling a trailer, maybe a dump trailer, and it, is 4,000 pounds empty or whatever it is. How do you adjust it? Let me know in the comments if you set the gain differently when you're empty versus when you're pulling heavy, and how you adjust the intensity level. I'm usually at 4 for the strength of it, and then just the gain's at 1 when I'm empty, and then I adjust that to 1.5, and then depending on the weight, anywhere from 6 to 9, like I was saying. So that's just what I do. It seems to work for slowing that trailer down. If you got a tip on that, let me know. Sun's up, we're ready to roll out. Coffee enters the picture. Every once in a while, it's nice to treat myself to Starbucks. Alone, or even if you have a coworker with you, and you're out and about all day, hustling and making stuff happen. Sometimes it's nice to treat yourself to a fancy coffee or whatever your favorite pizza place is or something. Nice little rewards throughout the day. But I'm ready to head out. We gotta hit the highway. We got a 40-minute drive ahead to a community called Waddell. Doing a pickup for a repeat customer. He's hired us probably 10 times. Every few months or so, he seems to accumulate a pile, so I'll show you what it is today. Morning, 7 o'clock. An hour and a half after I started this video. But sun's coming up, and man, I gotta say, it feels so good to be in late September and finally be able to wear pants without dying, because it's so stinking hot. I mean, it still gets up into like the low to mid 90s during the mid-afternoon, but mornings are like 70 degrees. There's a breeze. Life is good. Time to hustle some junk. This is the first pile he's having me pick up. Looks like a bunch of cardboard and this cooler. And he's got another pile around the side of the house, so I'll go get out. I just stacked it on one dolly load. Look at that. Just see me rolling. This is the next pile. Glass table, all these boxes, this sort of gymnastics bar, and some more boxes. And a beautiful view of the White Tank Mountains. Stunning. Wow. Birds are chirping. Time to hustle these boxes out of here. I'm gonna start with this glass table though. I think there's a lizard under here. Let's see if we can say, oh, he took off running. Nothing else. All right, critters in Arizona. So when you see this, what's your first thought? Is your first thought, I wonder if I could do a flip around that bar. Who wants to see me do it? Because it's not happening. This is built for youngsters, not for dads. But it's tempting. Well, that's it, y'all. Loaded up. About a third of a trailer, maybe a little more. Another happy customer served. Ready to head out. It's nice seeing farmland just outside the city. This stuff's about to start growing. We're headed north. Going up to Vistancia. Jobs up in Vistancia. That's a newer community, northwest Phoenix, north of Surprise even. That's a pretty fast growing area. You see a lot of new businesses popping up out here in Waddell, and the whole West Valley is just growing. All this old farmland and desert properties are getting built up into big developments, and a lot of businesses coming in. It's a crazy opportunity for these developers, but it's sad to see the farmland go. But I'm headed up there to pick up a heavy concrete top, wrought iron table, and a foot massager. We'll see if it works. I just took a call for junk removal that somebody filled out a form on our Facebook ad, and this guy only spoke Spanish, very little English. And I know some Spanish, like I know quite a bit of Spanish, but I don't speak it often, so I get rusty. And it was pretty broken Spanish, and he had broken English, but we had a call, so we'll see if that turns into a deal or not. We're gonna text some photos and figure it out for him. But man, I wish I spoke Spanish fluently. How many of you guys watching are bilingual, and what languages do you know? Welcome to the Trilogy community in Vistancia. Took me a while to figure out which entrance to come in. It's a gated community. And the guard looked at me through the window, recognized my truck. Apparently the resident had already called in and let him know I was coming today. They didn't even need to talk to me. They just looked at my truck and said, "You're good to go." Gave me a thumbs up. Pretty cool. I just finished up loading this table. Had a solid, really thick concrete top. And I picked up a foot massager. That's up in the cab, so super nice customer here in Vistancia. We're ready to head out. This customer is super gracious and just a wonderful lady to visit with. She reminds me of like my grandma, and maybe she'll adopt me. But I'm just getting to my next job, also in the West Valley. It's my last job in the West Valley. I had 3 over here this morning. This is a storage unit clean out. It's a 10 by 10, not full, probably 10 items. Some electronics, some TVs, some furniture, that sort of stuff. So I'll take you with me. This is my next job. We got the trophy, someone's championship baseball trophy, television, glass, light thing, wood thing, cabinet. What is this? Some type of beautiful oak cabinet or something? I don't know what it's made out of. This big heavy dresser. What's this thing weigh? That's got to be 125 pounds on the dot. This hose from a washing machine. Recognize that. And another TV. And this copper wire from a dryer. Some channel or bed frame or something. So gonna get to work, load this up. Big stuff. This new dolly's really been working miracles for me. It's been a good tool so far. Those 4 wheels, big heavy stuff you don't want to do upright. Just lay it down, roll it out. Time to load this thing. That's how we do it. Swept, clean. All the big stuff's gone, little stuff's gone. We're ready to roll. All right, I'm ready to head to the dump. My next job, I'm picking up an antique dining table and chairs. So sorry about the chainsaw in the background, but I'm gonna go unload. Ready to roll out. Down the road. Just got $160 of diesel, 34 gallons or whatever at Costco gas, and then about to roll over the scales and pay to dump again. Second trip to the dump today. Then I got a stop over here in North Phoenix, picking up a dining room table and chairs. And then I'm gonna meet another business owner for lunch, talk shop, and get back to work. So I'll keep filming for you guys though. So second trip to the dump today. This load is 1,300 pounds. So both were minimum load charges. So $40 is the minimum load charge here at this facility. So that makes 80 bucks in dump fees, plus $160 in diesel today. So my cost is $240 in expenses so far. My kids love driving through here. This is what we picked up from our last job. Got this television and a TV mount, cord and remote. It's 19 years old, but he swears it still works. How cool is that? So we'll try to find a new home for that if we can. And then 6 chairs and an antique table. So that's super cool. Those would go to a new home as well. I think the only damage was on this one chair. The rest is like, they're like little chairs. But I sat in one. It feels sturdy. It's just funny how like light they are compared to furniture that you see today. But this is real wood, so much better quality. And that's why it's lasted so long. So kind of fun. All right, y'all, we got the crew. Say hi.
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 Cooper's eating an apple. We're headed to our last job of the day. We got 2 couches in an upstairs condo in Greyhawk. So we're gonna go get these couches down the stairs. The staircase is indoors, and
Indoors?
yeah, indoor staircase, not outdoors like the last one. So yeah, we're gonna be safe, and we'll try to take some pictures, or at least maybe one video of them, depending on what the customer's comfort level is with that. And yeah, talk to you soon. We're hauling these 2 sofas that the cat has been scratching on. Naughty cat. Good quality sofas, but a naughty kitty. And here's the staircase we're going down. So 3 stairs, corner, and then what, 15 stairs, and then doorway. So a little complicated, but we'll take it one step at a time. Pun intended. So just taking the cushions off first. Next we'll get the feet pulled off, and then we'll go down slowly. Second couch. Going down there. I'm like, hey, Greyhound.
It's good lighting.
Yeah, the golden hour.
Just wheeling a couch down the road.
Get this trailer organized, buddy. Guys, that's a wrap on our day. 2 couches safely removed. 2nd story condo in Greyhawk, kind of Scottsdale, Arizona, North Scottsdale area. Let me show you this beautiful view of the mountains while we wrap up the video here. You see the moon out there. Radiant power up on top of the mountain. Beautiful. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.